Let's bring in Senior Meteorologist Kristi Gordon for a look at our weather forecast on this first day of spring. Kristi.
Yeah, I see you got the memo. I love the color, Sophie, and I'm wearing my very spring-like shirt too. Yeah, so nice to finally transition. So it happened just after 2. We're officially in spring. The crocuses are out. I'm starting to see even the colors of the tulips. So nice to see. Now, temperature-wise, we were just near seasonal, but we're going to see a big warm-up tomorrow. So I'll show you those numbers. First, though, spring often means very dusty conditions in a lot of these areas, and it includes areas near Edmonton. Air quality statements in place because there is so much dust in the air. As that snow melts, it gets it in a lot of the roads. There's so much dust. So that will continue in these areas. Double digits today. And as I mentioned, we'll see areas away from the water warm up even further. We've got a ridge of high pressure that's going to strengthen. We do have a slight chance of showers across the south coast early tomorrow morning, but otherwise you can expect sunshine not only Tuesday, but Wednesday also. So here's a look at that forecast. Up into areas like Prince George, 10 degrees expected, 13 in through Kamloops, 12 for Kelowna. Keep in mind, clear skies tonight will mean cooler conditions at night. For our region, though, we'll see a range from about 12 degrees near the water to potentially 16 or 17 degrees away from the water. So nice and warm after we get rid of that morning cloud cover. Even warmer still on Wednesday, so it will definitely feel like spring over the next few days. Sophie, back to you.
Wow, looks good on Wednesday. All right, thanks, Kristi. An emotional sing-along. And meteorologist Kristi Gordon now with a look at our weather forecast as we welcome spring. Kristi.
Wasn't very spring-like today, but everyone, we did officially transition to spring. Sophie and I wearing our spring-like colors. So just after 2, we officially transitioned. We did see double digits across the province, and for the interior regions, these were slightly above seasonal. We were more near seasonal across the coast, but we're going to see a surge in temperature tomorrow, and Wednesday will definitely feel spring-like. Now, in some areas, spring means very dusty conditions. The snow is starting to melt on the sides of the road, so a lot of intersections in these areas, north of Kelowna particularly, the Vernon region, Burns Lake over towards Prince George and the BC Peace River area are very dusty right now, and you'll likely continue to see that on and off over the next little while. That's a typical spring-like pattern for you, but there's definitely a dust advisory in place. So if you have any respiratory issues, be aware of that. A clearing trend on the way. So we do have a slight chance of showers across the south coast early tomorrow morning, but otherwise you can expect sunshine as a ridge of high pressure starts to take hold across the province. Now, for those of you in the Cariboo, central interior regions, you'll likely see some fog, especially through the overnight and early morning hours. So a heads up on that. It's not complete sunshine for you, but at least it will be dry. So here's your forecast. For the interior, it still will be cold tonight. So clear skies at night will make it the temperature drop significantly, but reaching double digits in the afternoon. Not as cool overnight for the south coast because we have still cloud cover in the forecast for tonight, but will rebound nicely. So for Metro Vancouver, a range from 12 to 16 degrees. That's 16 for areas away from the water, and we are going to likely see up to 17 degrees on Wednesday. We had some of the warmest temperatures so far this year on Saturday. We could be rivaling that on Wednesday, so hopefully that's the case. Much cooler, though, on Thursday with showers or rainfall pushing in. Dar Richard sending us this from Slocan Lake, and yes, the ice melt is happening, and this is a look of at the lake just yesterday in the Kootenay region. Sophie, back to you.
Lovely. Thank you, Kristi. Gyms across